Last time on Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony.
Seriously, all I could hear from outside your room was crying and looped Lady Gaga.
I'm sorry, I still have that CD Kyo gave me. Hey guys, Redden here, and welcome back to Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. So, last episode, I apologize for the desync issues I had in the middle of the video. I really tried to fix them, but I could only get about half of them fixed before the video was nearly in shreds. So I had to make sure it was coherent in what was happening. But now I have nearly redone my entire recording setup. So this video could end up low quality, it could end up a little slow or laggy or something, I don't know. But I'm glad I chose this one because this is just the investigation phase. And I don't think it needs the highest possible quality, although that's what I'm striving for, not really highest or 720p, whatever. Anyways, last time we just got through whoever died over there. Man, I was I was so affected for a second. I mean, I'm glad that we don't know who is actually dead in there. That really does add a bit of relief, but it's just I didn't think I would be this attached to Kaito in any way. I thought it would just be like, oh, he died, whatever. Knew it was gonna happen anyway, but it felt so bad when it finally happened, although still, I don't know this is Kaito, so whatever. Let's start talking to everyone, shall we? The Monokuma file this time barely has any information at all.
Okay.
Yeah, it won't be of much use to us.
Jeez.
It's so useless, he probably shouldn't have even gone out of his way to give it to us. Yeah, it is kind of useless. Oh, damn it, he heard you.
That's nice.
It's fine, it's fine. A mascot's appearance at the murder scene brings a sense of relief and peace of mind. Why, he popped out!
Jeez.
What an attention hog. Of course I want attention, I'm the mascot for crying out loud.
Hey,
And yet I've appeared fewer times than that plain Jane Samugi over there. It'd be false advertising if I didn't appear as often as I can, you know. I guess so. Advertising? What's advertising? No. Ignore it. Let's just focus on the investigation. He just likes to break the fourth wall a lot. Yeah.
what?
What? I don't want to talk to you right now, okay? The way you are now, you might start accusing people just because you can't believe Kaito's death.
No.
No, that's not...
Cut it out.
I don't want to hear your excuse or anything else. Just don't talk to me. You keep bugging me.
Great, huh?
I'll give you afro hair with my magic. She's awfully stubborn. Is she that suspicious of everything now? Or is there a reason she doesn't want to talk to anyone? That is kind of interesting. Still, we're at a point in this case where we know nearly nothing at all. There's a sleeve sticking out of the press. It's definitely Kaito's coat sleeve. In that case, the victim must be... I don't want to do it, but I have to raise the press to inspect the body. Oh my goodness. Please just tell me it's just gonna be nothing gory and just a bunch of goo. These controls move the hydraulic press. It can go up, down, and stop. I should be able to use the up button to raise the press and check the body. I don't want to see a crushed body, no matter who it is, but I have to do it. I have to know. Made up my mind, took a breath, and pressed the button. Huh, it's not moving. Oh, thank God. I pressed the button a few more times, but the press still wouldn't move.
Why?
Strange, it moved when I pressed it last time. After looking around the press, I found... the power cord is cut. I see, there's no power, so the hydraulic press won't move. This can't be a coincidence. The power cord was cut on purpose. This must be the work of the culprit. Hydraulic press has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. In that case, we won't be able to check the body. I'm honestly a little relieved, but I shouldn't say that out loud. I should take another look at the controls. There must be some clue here. In addition to the control buttons, there's an emergency stop button. The press would have been stopped instantly if you used this. Well, if the culprit were planning this murder, they'd have no use for it. Safety notice. The hydraulic press uses an infrared sensor. For safety reasons, this device will come to a halt when the sensor detects a living organism. Oh, that's right. That's not supposed to happen. What concerns me more is the safety function. That's right, this hydraulic press should have had a safety function. If the infrared sensor detects a living thing, the press stops automatically. Well, if it didn't stop before when Kibo tried. If the sensor detected a person, the safety should have stopped the press automatically. Stop automatically, huh? Safety function. You can dance if we want to. There are no friends of mine. Safety deck. I know. He's like Suichi just sitting in the middle of the room and breaks down to tears. Everyone's just staring at him like, is he gonna be okay? I think he's finally lost it. There's an exisol right in the middle of the hangar. The hatch is open as well, the cockpit exposed. So this is how it hooks on the inside, huh? It's small, but big enough for one person.
The hatch is open. How strange, only the Monocubs can turn off the electronic lock and open a hatch.
Huh? Only the Monocubs can open the hatch?
Yeah.
Normally the Monocubs are the only ones who can pilot the Exisols.
Well.
Normally being the key word. But because of that electrohammer thingy, the electronic lock is all screwed up.
Have you mentioned this to anyone else?
Nope, no one's asked me about it either. And even if I had been asked, it would have been relevant information to you anyway.
An electronic lock on the hatch that only the Monocubs can disable. Which must be why only the Monocubs can control the Exisols. But if you could disable the lock, you could control the Exisol. Hatch's electronic lock has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. Okay. What about that one over there? The red Exisol is completely still.
Hey, Suichi.
Shuichi, it's dangerous over here. If you go near that thing, you might get torn apart.
No.
No, it shouldn't move anymore, not without the Monocubs or Kokichi.
Yeah, so it's just this pile of scrap then.
Hey!
Jeez, don't scare me like that.
With my magic.
Maybe I should just tear this hunk of junk apart with my magic.
But I suppose that if Kokichi was alive, he could have moved it at any time by remote.
Ew, why did you say so sooner?
That is if Kokichi is still alive. But that remote control Kokichi has for the Exisols. What is it exactly? Does he have that because he's the mastermind? This is the bathroom. Thank you. What an astute observation. Now that I think about it. No, I'm locked up in this bathroom, but Kokichi's just outside that door. Can you please bring me some toilet paper? There is none in here. This is the place where Kaido was imprisoned. Kaido might have left some kind of clue here.
No.
No, he didn't leave anything. He might not be dead. Anyway, I should investigate inside. Okay. Oh, there's a crossbow. Oh, wow. Okay. Crossbow, blood, and a glass bottle. Any other detail in here I should look out for? Because that window... I don't know what that means. Could Kaido have... There's the case for the crossbow, too. Did someone slide it in here? Did Kaido somehow sneak it in here on his person when he was grabbed by the Exisol? Maybe, perhaps, he had it on his body the whole time. A bloodstain. A puddle of blood in the center of the room, and a swipe pattern from there to the door. What could this mean? The bloodstain in the bathroom has been added to the truth bolt section of your monopad. There are arrows on the floor of the bathroom. 3 in total, and blood on all of them. What is this? What happened here? Seriously, who was able to load a crossbow 3 times in the range of a bathroom and fire it that many times? 3 arrows have been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. A crossbow. This is one of the crossbows from Maki's lab. Why is this here? I love that branding. It looks like one of those cheap store brand bought bottles. It's like, well, I could go for the official brand, or I could go for the one that has no labeling and just says poison in the front in just like regular sans serif. There's a small bottle in the corner of the room. It's empty.
If I remember
I
correctly...
feel like I've seen this before. Isn't that from your lab? The label has blood all over it. It can't be read completely. But I can see the word poison.
Could it be...
And if it's poison, this bottle must be taken from my lab. I don't know who brought this here, but it definitely has something to do with the case. I'm really curious. I actually am really curious to know what is going to be the answer and conclusion to this case. I've heard that it's the best one in the game from several people. Anything else I'm missing? Oh, the bag. I feel like an idiot. I looked at that like 5 seconds ago. Oh, this case. Oh, what's inside that black case over there? As if backing away from the conversation, Kaido walked over there. What's in it? Some kind of weapon? No, I'm the ultimate dentist. It's just a giant toothbrush. This is a case from before, right? Large black case has been added to the truth-bullet section of your monopad. A small window for ventilation. This is... Hey, Kaido. Same window from before. They're gonna reuse that shuttle, aren't they? It's a small window, and it doesn't open all the way. No one would be able to fit through here.
Well...
I suppose if someone could fit through, Kaido would have escaped by now. Perhaps it's too small for a person, but an object could fit through. Bathroom window has been added to the truth-bullet section of your monopad. Alright, I've investigated the bathroom. There were more clues than I thought there would be, and one is particularly concerning. Why is the crossbow from Maki's lab in here? And 3 bloody arrows. Those arrows are definitely for the crossbow. Congrats, Koki. I mix up Kokichi and Suichi's name all the time. They're so close, for me at least. But why are all these 3... Why are all 3 bloodied? Blech. And that bottle of poison, what could that have been used for? There's still so much I don't know. This case looks like it's going to be tricky. And that makes the bathroom. I don't see anything else in here. So we haven't looked at the painting machine yet. It looks like the machine used to paint the exosols. It smells kind of like paint thinner. Looks the same as before. Probably not related to the case. I love how sometimes he looks at things and he's like, I bet that's related. But other times he's just like, giant metal robot arm that sprays paint. No. Couldn't be used in any way. This looks like a car wash. I imagine it's for cleaning exosols. It doesn't look like it's been used in a while. I don't see any clues. Am I missing anything? There's a control panel for the door. It's a panel that controls the alarm system and electronic barrier. I don't see any reason to turn them back on, though. Well, I don't know where to go. Did I miss something in the bathroom? Oh, duh. What's this, a blood stain? There's a faint trail of blood leading to the press, a swipe pattern as it dragged. It looks as if it's coming from the bathroom. This blood stain suggests something was dragged from the bathroom to the press. Swipe pattern blood stain has been added to the truth-bullet section of your monopad. Can I leave now? Nope. Oh, I found something while looking at the sleeve in the hydraulic press. Oh, what's this? The sleeve, it has a single small hole in it. Yeah, I saw that. Which I presume means he got shot by the crossbow? I don't know. A hole in the sleeve, what could this be? Kaido's code has been added to the truth-bullet section of your monopad. I suppose that's all the information I can deduce from the hydraulic press. I can't check the body, so I don't have many clues to work with. I have to find more clues elsewhere. That's about all I can investigate here in the hangar. There's still questions. The truth is still far out of reach. I can't deduce who the victim is. I need more clues. I should investigate other areas. Should start with the areas around the hangar. Yes, I would like to leave. Thank you. Just wanted to find everything. Well, this is a lot less people to talk to now, but the area did seem to open up a bit. The alarm system is off. It still must be affected by the electro bomb.
All right.
Should investigate this place thoroughly. There must be some clues around here. So I know Maki's not even here, and the other 2 are in there, so... Whew, I think I'm starting to feel a little better now. I'm sorry to worry you, Shuichi.
Okay.
I was a bit worried. I'm glad you're feeling better. There was something I needed to ask Kibo.
Hey.
Hey, Kibo, before we went to the hangar this morning, you said, so I went to the hangar last night and tried to talk to him. You tried to talk to him on your own? I'm sorry, I thought it'd be preferable for him to release Kaido peacefully. How'd it go? It went about as well as I expected. There was no response at all. But I did witness a few things. You said that you witnessed a few things. What exactly did you see? Yes, since we were in a hurry, I only told you about the Exisol returning to the hangar.
Okay.
Yes, you said the Exisols could pass through the alarm system and barrier to the hangar.
Yes.
But I never imagined something like this would happen, so I didn't mention it before. But before I saw the Exisol, I saw someone heading toward the hangar.
Huh?
You saw someone? I saw Himiko. Himiko? Oh, that's why she's being all antsy.
I was in my lab trying to think of what I should write to convince Kokichi.
Wait. Okay, so Himiko's carrying the crossbow to the lab. Is it possible Kaido asked for the crossbow for some reason? Because I don't feel like Himiko did it. I feel like that's way too obvious. If that's the case. But, meh.
That's when I saw her walking toward the hangar, clutching something in her hands. I think it was a black bag.
A black bag?
At the time, I presumed she was going there to examine things or plead with Kokichi. And since she came back later, I didn't think much of it. But after seeing her reaction this morning, I started to get a little suspicious. Well, why did you see?
Why?
She was acting like she had something to hide. It's not that I want to suspect her.
You're right.
True, it is suspicious.
Hey!
You said you saw her come back as well. Was she holding the bag at that time?
Well,
Now that I think about it, she didn't. So she had it coming in, but not leaving. That has to be. The black bag Himiko was carrying was... By the way, this is a little off topic, Suichi, but...
Huh?
Huh? What is it?
as I thought.
The reason I wasn't feeling well may have been due to the electro bomb.
But
But it was because of the electromagnetic particles, not because I'm a robot. So what I experienced was akin to an allergic reaction such as hay fever.
which means...
So it could have affected a human with the same way. Being a robot had nothing to do with it.
Okay.
Alright, that must be it. So that thing Himiko said was bothering him. He's really a bit too sensitive. Yeah, dude, just be okay with being a robot. That's fine. Still love you, even though I literally know nothing about you aside from the fact that you're a robot. And you may have Nagi's voice just in your head for some reason. And your new name is Hopebot. The Exisol isn't showing any signs of moving. Kokichi's alive, you can use this remote control to move them as he pleases. That remote control Kokichi has for the Exisols. What is it exactly? Does he have that because he's the mastermind? The Exisol isn't showing any signs of moving. Okay, yeah. Same thing. An electro hammer. There's an electro hammer here, but why? And if it's out of power, it must have been used. But for what? But be careful, the electro hammer runs out of battery pretty quickly. So if you use it against an Exisol, it'll just run out of juice with just one shot, got it?
If I remember
If
correctly...
the electro hammer's power is expanded, it requires 24 hours to recharge. We know that for certain. Use the electro hammer. I remember the site I saw yesterday. Exisol's protecting Monokuma for some reason. Kokichi said he was the mastermind. The Exisol should have been around him. So why are they still protecting Monokuma, and the four of them too? I suppose I was so caught up thinking about Kokichi, I ignored Monokuma. They were protecting me because I'm the best and I'm special! Pay attention, listen up, take heed, I say. Monokuma?
And another thing.
It's just, I noticed that you came this way last night, Shuichi. I was staring at you. I'm surprised you didn't respond to my sexy gaze, but...
Huh?
Enough of that. Huh? Woohoo, you were acting all sneaky, weren't you? Like a teenage boy trying to creep into an adult movie section of a video store.
No way!
But you wouldn't need to sneak around, because the Exisols wouldn't have attacked you.
Hey!
What are you saying? We didn't have to sneak.
Cuz!
Because everyone coming to rent adult movies... Wait, because everyone's going to rent adult movies, so in a way, everyone's going there is the same.
Wait!
No, not that. I mean about the Exisols not attacking us.
Yeah?
Oh, at the time, the Exisouls were on autopilot and directed to only observe me.
Hey,
Their movements are more limited now that the Monocubs aren't around to pilot them.
Autopilot? You mean the remote control that Kokichi has?
well...
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
So they were keeping him from leaving?
That's what they were doing?
But why? So the Exisouls were being controlled by Kokichi's remote control. But they were focusing on Monokuma? Why are you telling me all of this? This puts the person controlling you at a disadvantage.
Hey,
But we're not talking about that. We're talking about this.
yeah.
Even if it puts someone at a disadvantage, the class trial must always be fair. The person who shared that info with me didn't seem interested in sharing it with you guys.
Hey!
So you all share it instead. That way it'll be fair to all the participants.
So someone else besides me knows this? Why wouldn't they share this information?
Okay!
Okay, that's all I can tell you. By the way, renting movies is so old school. It's more thrilling to illegally download them.
Psycho!
It's like trying to get caught by a big game hunter while holding your breath during sex. What? Okay. What? Fine. This information about the Exisouls could be a clue to solving this case. What is happening?
I should remember this. Not any of the other things he told me. Oh, the bathroom window. I haven't looked at this yet. This is the bathroom window. This is the hangar's only window, and it's not possible to fit through.
I knew it.
This means the only way to get into this hangar is through the shutter.
Thanks.
Oh, I feel like an idiot. I didn't look at this.
There we go.
This is the control panel that controls the electric barrier protecting the hangar. We hit it with an electro hammer, so it isn't operational right now.
That's true.
That's right. What are these marks here? It looks as if it's been struck by something sharp. What could that be?
It makes me suspicious because, like, Maki's whole knife thing. Like, I feel like she showed us the knife for a different reason, you know? Because earlier she's like, no, I have a knife because it's more comfortable, but, eh.
Oh, wait. How are they even able to damage this in the first place? Getting near the control panel should cause an alarm to go off. You'd have to turn off the alarm before you could get even close.
So they used an electro bomb like we did.
So how did the person who did this get near the control panel?
Hangar's front shutter has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. Because while we have... Actually, I don't remember. Because I remember Kokichi saying that he had 3 electro bombs total. We used one on the door, but who kept the rest? Was it us or him? I assume he just left it all with us, but... I don't see anything else to investigate, though. I thought I saw everything. Saw the electro hammer. By chance doesn't want me to ask Kimiko what she was doing out here with the bag? The hangar's shutter. Oh, I didn't look at this. There's a security alarm here. You have to use the alarm remote to disable it to get near the shutter. If you come near the shutter without the remote, a loud alarm will go off around the entire academy. We had to use an electro bomb to disable the sensor in the alarm. That's how we got into the hangar. It's not exactly a bomb, though. It's called an electro bomb. Basically a tiny EMP. 2 hours, anything breaks within 50 yards, it's all disabled. It's perfect for secret activities too, since it doesn't leave any debris behind. This invention's great, but I only have 3 of them. So I need to use them carefully. You guys will have to settle for electro hammers. I don't know why he changed his voice there. But now I think about it, there were 3 electro bombs total. One was stolen by Maki, but what are the other 2? Electro bombs been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. That's about all I was concerned about with a hangar.
But
I still don't have enough clues. There have to be more. Yet,
the other clues that might yield some... Wait, the other place that might yield some clues are Maki's lab and my lab. The crossbow in the bathroom, the bottle of poison. I need to investigate those leads.
Alright.
I should also inspect the 3 exisouls that were protecting Monokuma. Why are they protecting him in the first place? That might be related to the case as well. But I was over there looking at them and you didn't care. What exactly did I witness here? I know for certain the exisouls... Oh. Okay. I know it said to inspect them, but... I actually think we could have done that in a different order. Okay. So we'll just leave for now, and we'll go check out our labs. I wonder where Maki went. I don't feel like she went straight back to her room, unless she went back there to just bawl her eyes out. Otherwise, I don't know what she'd be doing. Let's check out Maki's first. Hopefully she's not in there, or else this is going to turn into some trouble. Maki? Maki? Please don't shoot me as I enter the lab. I feel as though there are less weapons here than I remember. Alright, everyone's here. I hope you're all ready. Are those weapons? So you went to my lab yesterday to find the weapons to use against Monokuma. It's because Kaido had them. Okay, well... I just noticed the chainsaws are gone from the shelf. Probably use that to cut the cord. I feel as though there are less weapons here than I remember. Alright, everyone's here. I hope you're all ready. Oh, yeah, that's right. He took a bunch of them to fight Monokuma. Are those weapons? So you went to my lab yesterday to find my weapons to use against Monokuma. It's because Kaido had them. Wait, Kaido, why would you not take the spear? It's like the easiest to use weapon. Like, half these people could use it. As I suspected, there are 2 black bags here, identical to the one in the hangar. There are cases for the crossbows. The crossbows are inside, but disassembled.
No.
It looks as if they don't even fit in the case unless they're disassembled. But there are 2. When I was here with Kaido before... Yeah, there's a third one. There were 3 of them. I'm sure that Kaido didn't have a crossbow with him.
That's true.
In that case, the crossbow in the hangar must have come from here. Which means someone must have brought it into the hangar from here. But it's fairly difficult. What do you mean someone? You mean Himiko. We know that for a fact. But it's fairly difficult to put together the crossbow unless Kibo's lying. I don't believe you'd be able to do it unless Maki taught you.
No.
I'll think more about it later. For now, I need to investigate. Oh, one of the airsoft pistols is missing, it looks like. Look at all these guns. Even if they're all airsoft guns, it's a remarkable sight. Was one always missing? Okay. Well, I guess that's not as important as I thought it was. Is it gonna be like all messed up, or just a few differences? That bottle of poison in the hangar, I need to confirm it came from here. There are several bottles of poison lined up here. I haven't seen any poison outside of this lab, so... The small bottle of poison I found must have come from here. Strike 9 poison. There's a little less liquid inside this bottle than the others. The label says Strike 9 poison. This poison takes some time to spread, but even a small amount of it can be lethal. I can't imagine there's a smaller amount in this bottle for no reason. This must be a clue. By the way, one of you guys did say, you noticed that Kaido both really wants to go to space, so it's a possibility that he could have lied to actually get into this program, saying that he was immune when he isn't. And that's smart, whoever thought of that. I know this person has not beaten the game yet. They are literally guessing, so. One of you guys told me there was an Easter egg on the bookshelf in here. Like, how many books there are. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I have no idea what that's actually referring to. If it is one. Because someone in the comment section told me there was an Easter egg there. I just know that there's 2 on top. Which maybe is referring to, like, the last 2 games, perhaps? Oh, wait, there's some small glass bottles on the table there. There are a bunch of bottles on top of the desk.
Did someone take them out? These bottles say antidote. Wait, Knights Hate Antidote, Harmlock Antidote, Arsenic Antidote. Antidotes, huh? I didn't know those were here. According to the labels, each bottle is only 1 dose. And each only works on a specific person, or poison. Personal antidotes. Well, I suppose that makes sense. There are plenty of different kinds of poison, so that must be true for antidotes. Strike 9 poison and antidotes. That is disconcerting. Or disconcerting. None of these antidotes are for the Strike 9 poison. They're all for different poisons. What could that mean?
All right.
Alright, I've investigated this room thoroughly. I didn't find any evidence to suggest Kaido isn't dead. On the contrary, there's plenty of evidence to suggest Kokichi isn't dead. Monokuma's still moving around and the killing game hasn't ended. And Kaido's clothes were in the hydraulic press. Which means the victim must be...
No.
No, it's too soon to be thinking like that. If I investigate a little more, I'll find something. There's still time. I should head back to the hangar. Perhaps I missed something. I should check again. Back to the hangar we go.
Shuichi!
Oh, Shuichi, can you come with me?
What happened?
Is something wrong? I found something strange in the bathroom. Please hurry. There's a lot of strange things in the bathroom, Kibo. He shouted quickly and ran to the bathroom. What are you talking about, Kibo? Why is Maki back? Don't think she wants to talk to us right now.
Hey.
Kibo, what are you looking at?
Yes.
Take a look at this. Kokichi's clothes? he got flushed down the toilet and died. That is what happened. These are Kokichi's clothes. It's soaked and wrinkled, but there's no doubt these are Kokichi's. Kibo, I found the answer to our case. Really, Shuichi? What is it? Kokichi was a goldfish the whole time. That result sounds highly inconclusive. Shut up, he's a goldfish. Where did you find this? I didn't see it when I was investigating the bathroom. And why are they soaked? Well, the toilet seemed clogged, so I reached my hand down the drain and pulled out these clothes. It looked like they couldn't be flushed all the way. Couldn't be flushed all the way. Why were these clothes in the toilet in the first place?
Yeah.
Yes, it was very brave of me. And thanks to that, I managed to find an important clue. Please pet me. Now, Shuichi, please investigate as much as you want.
Okay.
Yeah. Clogging the toilet, huh? But this isn't the time to hesitate. That would be like the worst disrespectful thing. Like, he murdered Kokichi and he's like, Kaido's just like, I'm gonna use his clothes as toilet paper. Kokichi's clothes found in the bathroom. If they were found in the toilet, someone must have tried to flush them. But who would do that?
What's the matter?
Is something the matter? Please investigate.
Okay.
Okay. The ultimate detective can't stop here. There has to be an important clue.
All right.
Made up my mind, grabbed Kokichi's soaked clothes, and spread them open. Huh? There's a small hole in the back. There's one in his arm, too, so that's where all 3 crossbows went. One went into Kaido's arm, one went into Kokichi's back, and the other one went into Kokichi's arm. There's a small hole in the back. Another small hole on the sleeve. This is about the same size as the one on Kaido's sleeve. There are traces of blood around the holes, too. What does this mean? It could mean he was attacked. In that case...
No.
There's a chance Kokichi was the one crushed in the hydraulic press. Oh, Kibo, thank you. This is a very important clue.
Well...
Oh, I'm happy to be able to help, but I must decline shaking that hand of yours.
No.
Your hands aren't clean either, though. Kokichi's clothes has been added to the trip bullet section of your monopad. But if Kokichi was the one crushed in the hydraulic press, where did Kaido go? Why not show himself? And why is the game still going even though the mastermind is dead? If this is awkward, Shuichi, I can give you some privacy.
Huh?
You're concerned about that? Kibo and I washed our hands in the sink and left the bathroom. Well, I guess we have to talk to Maki. Maki, why is it so easy for you to believe Kaido is dead?
All right.
Now that we're out of the bathroom, we can get a lot more thinking done.
Okay.
Right. What is left to even do? I want to click on Himiko. There we go.
What?
You and Kiba both look more refreshed now.
Gross.
Refreshing each other in the boys' bathroom, huh? Even now you can't help yourselves, huh?
That's true.
This is all Himiko's imagination, but I don't even want to touch that right now. She inherited a little something from Miyu, I guess. Hey, it's almost time for the class trial to start, right? Was no one able to find Kokichi? I wonder. I haven't heard from anyone.
I see.
I wonder where he went off to. I don't know, Samugi. Did he disappear? He can't still be in the hangar. Or under there.
Could it be?
Soichi, do you think the one who died was Kokichi?
Huh?
Huh?
Seems like
I mean, your face says you want to think that.
it's plain to see.
But I think it's just plain impossible. God, the way she says impossible is, like, the funniest thing. I don't know why. It's so funny to me. Kokichi's been manipulating us all from the start. But I can't believe someone like that could be killed by Kaido. Oh, of course. I don't mean to compliment Kokichi or make fun of Kaido or anything.
Okay.
I know. You're probably right. Tsumugi has a good point. I still don't have enough clues to conclude that Kokichi died. But I'm certain that one of them must have. Kokichi's disappearance has been added to the triple section of Monopad.
It's about that time. That's right. It's time for the class trial, where hope and despair meet head-on. Please proceed to the Shrine of Judgment in the courtyard.
I want there to
and
be
head
some,
to the
like-
trial grounds.
I want there to be some, like, opposite Kibo. It's like Dark Kibo or something. And it's like a super despair bot and it looks like Junko. That'd be amazing.
Everyone needs to be there. Got it? Anyone who's absent will be swiftly and permanently punished. I wonder what kind of despair awaits you this time.
Isn't it all the same? It'll taste the same. Everyone needs to be there. That means Kokichi or Kaido, whoever's alive, will be there.
Then,
At the trial, we'll know who the victim is. Unless one of them is gone. Or they're both dead. Oh, it's not gonna be Kokichi showing up, is it? I feel like it might give us a false hope. And be like, oh, Kaido showed up. And then it's gonna be like, Kaido did it. So it's not gonna matter. I feel like it's just gonna put him there. So we can, like, feel false hope. Wow, I'm even using hope without even thinking about its context.
Huh?
This isn't everyone, right? Kaido and Kokichi aren't here.
What's the point?
I bet Kokichi's already here.
You bastard.
As the mastermind of the killing game, he's waiting for us to arrive.
no.
We don't know that yet. There's still a chance Kaido's alive.
Do you want to die?
Cut it out. Do you want to die? Maki.
Well,
It's a battle between hope and despair. Suddenly I care about those words a lot. If I show any weakness like you are, then I know I'll lose to despair. Lose to despair.
you don't know?
6 of us will participate and 1 of us will die after this class trial. Then only 5 will be left. Only 5. That's right. We're the only ones left.
That's obvious.
But we can't lose to despair. Even if we have no future, we need to win. That is the whole point of this class trial. I will defeat Kokichi no matter what I have to sacrifice. No matter what she has to sacrifice. Are you sure about that, Maki? Is this what you call hope? I know we can't lose to despair, but something is wrong. Something doesn't feel right. I wonder what Kaido would say at a time like this. What would he say to us? If it was Kaido, I don't know what he'd say to us. He'd be like, hope, despair, despair. Look at the stars. That's me up there. Look at that star. That is me, and I'm looking down upon all of you. Or something like that.
Shuichi!
Suichi, I understand you don't want to believe it, but Kaido's not here anymore.
It'll be okay.
I'm fine. I'll be on my guard the whole time.
Right.
I'm filled with a combined power of hope and magic right now. Yeah, that's all you need to run is hope and magic. Let's go. No matter what Kokichi is scheming, there's no way we can lose. After all, we're the students of Hope's Peak Academy. Well, everyone has, like, some new invigoration going on now that we know our past. Like, everyone seems so much more ready to go forward and move on. Just the fact that we're students of Hope's Peak is what's pushing us, really. Like, we know the importance of what we're kind of trying to do. Does that mean they give, like, hope lectures or something, like, every other week? We didn't say a word to one another. Silent as a tomb, we stepped into those open doors. The elevator broke, so we're having the class trial in the elevator. We had to lose the will. We had lost the will to live, knowing that we knew about the outside world. But somehow, despite that despair, we had found a new reason to live. To win the battle between hope and despair. But now, what do we know? We don't know what hope means to us anymore. What is hope? A burden you bear? What is hope? Baby, don't despair. Oh my god, this is gonna be a full song, I bet, someday. Anyways, as those thoughts pierced my mind, I suddenly stopped. I can't think about things like that anymore. The only thing I need to think about is survival. Doesn't this room look different?
Nice.
Oh, this is the room from the first game. It totally is. Ah, a battle like this takes me back. After all, hope and despair are natural enemies. Yes, this is truly a magnificent theme. Only esteemed works of fiction have themes as magnificent as this.
Why?
Anyway, where's Kokichi? Why isn't he here? Makyu's right. The person who should be here isn't. Well, I told you once the trial starts.
What?
What's going on now? What are you scheming now?
No.
It doesn't matter what Kokichi is scheming.
We must
This is the final battle between hope and despair. It all ends here, even though there's another chapter left. Kokichi can twist and violate the rules all he likes, but will never give up. Hope will never submit to despair.
Unbelievable.
Oh, for the love of... Just like that asshole. No rules have been violated. Not on my watch, you know.
Shut up.
Whatever, hurry up and start. We'll end it with this class trial. We'll defeat the remnants of despair no matter what. Or remnant of despair 1. So get ready.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it. Now let's get started. Mix equal parts of life and death, add a dash of lies and truth, bake it and fry the fires of conflict. Oh, that's bake the fries of conflict. When it's golden brown and bubbling, you have yourself a truly decent class trial. And once more we face the class trial. Oh, I thought something was going to happen. Was the one who died Kaido or Kokichi? Can't say for certain, but I still believe. Kaido wouldn't die so easily. I don't know why I believe that so strongly. Man, look at all those dead... Oh, he's purple because we don't know where he is. But I'll fight to prove it. Bye, Kyo. Bye, Gonta. I'll fight with everyone. To grasp hope on the other side of this truth. I will fight. I will fight in this trial of truth and lies. Like, literally, I don't think anyone in this entire group should have died except for probably Kyo. And that's weird, seeing as how much I like him, but, like, Kyo, he probably had to go. Like, that's the thing I think about, is being an ultimate talent doesn't only mean you're the ultimate at whatever talent. It also means that you're just a generally skilled individual in some way, which means that if an ultimate is not a good person, it can lead to some very bad outcomes. Oh my god, I hate that song so much. Monokuma, do you want to sing it with me? Why not?
With a basic explanation of the class trial.
Just full recording of Monokuma's voice actor singing all of Azura's songs, all one of them. Ahem, now then, let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial.
During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is and vote for who done it. Vote correctly, and only the blackened will be punished. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will graduate.
Graduation is meaningless here. We already know that. We don't need your rules anymore. We'll find our own reasons to live.
Damn, Hopebot going strong.
And we'll do whatever it takes to survive.
Wow! An actual talking robot! I've never seen one of those before.
Seriously?
What happened to Kokichi? Why isn't he here?
Aw, don't make that face, killer. This case has some unique circumstances.
Unique circumstances?
Because for this murder, the victim's identity is completely unknown. Given these circumstances, I decided to start off this class trial while the victim is still anonymous. After all, it'd be a shame if I let such a rare opportunity go to waste.
Is that possible? I thought everyone had to participate in the class trial.
No, I break the rules all the time.
Don't worry, the person who's still alive is waiting behind the scenes for their cue.
Literally, they're hiding behind this chair.
It's all part of the overall production. Anyway, let's get this trial moving!
I guess we have no choice but to start the trial under these conditions.
What's there to even talk about? The Blacken is the mastermind, Kokichi. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of too.
It's too soon to decide anything for certain. We don't even know if Kaito was the victim.
How long are you going to say that? The victim is Kaito. End of discussion.
But we need to be absolutely sure. If we don't positively identify the victim,
Maki, you're being real.
the other person will never show themselves, right?
Before we can identify a suspect, we need to determine who the victim is.
Why are we even talking about something so obvious? What a pain.
Everyone thinks that Kaito is the victim, but I have my doubts. There's still a chance Kaito is alive. If we must keep discussing the case, I'm sure we'll see the truth, even though no one actually wants to talk about it. For some reason, they all just want to... You know, there's something I'm not understanding right now. For everyone talking about how much they love Hope right now, they are literally pressing the give up button. Like, everyone's like, we're the warriors of Hope. This is what it takes. It's like, so let's investigate the case. It's like, nah, bro. Just guess.
Them has to be Kaito.
Kaito was taken prisoner by Kokichi,
That's true.
so he could have killed him whenever he wanted.
And the hydraulic press had his clothes inside.
That's true also.
Kokichi can't be the victim because there's no evidence for it. So the victim must be Kaito.
And the culprit must be Kokichi!
We lost a really good guy today. Kazing! If only mages could cast revive spells.
There's no evidence that allows us to confirm the victim or the survivor. It's too early to declare who the victim is. No one had seen Kokichi during the entire investigation up until or the start of the trial. Okay, yeah. That's it.
Be the victim because there's no evidence.
I won't let you. Okay. I just wanted to check. Oh, what'd she say? Sorry, my bad. It's not gonna let me check that? Oh well. We didn't find anything of his, but we did find Kaito's clothes. That's why Kaito must have been the victim.
I was wrong!
I made a mistake. I need to think this over again.
The victim.
I think it
has
actually
to be
wants us to use the
Kaito.
clothes.
Taken prisoner by Kokichi, he could have killed him whenever he wanted.
And
I
the
guess we're trying to
hydraulic
show the
press
logical
had
point
his
that
clothes
Kokichi had been
inside.
hurt too. So it's a
Kokichi can't be the
possibility.
victim because there's no evidence.
That's wrong! I have evidence that points to Kokichi being the victim. I found this in the hangar.
Is that Kokichi's coat?
Yes, it is.
Yes, and look here. There are bloodstains on the sleeve. That would indicate that Kokichi suffered an external injury, correct?
Kokichi was injured.
The fact that these were flushed down the toilet implies that they are evidence of a crime.
What about it? Kaito's clothes were in the hydraulic press. As long as we have that evidence, there's no doubt that Kaito was the one murdered.
Yeah, that's right. It's one of those irrefutable evidence thingies.
Ever since she found the body in the hangar, Maki insisted that it's Kaito's. But why is that? I thought we had an understanding. I thought she'd want to believe Kaito was still alive. Either way, it seems Maki's hung up on Kaito's clothes. In that case, I need to demonstrate the flaw in relying on that evidence. If I do that, I think she'll realize there's a chance Kaito is alive.
Actually, there's something bothering me about the clothes found in the hydraulic press.
Yeah? What about them?
There's something peculiar about those clothes. The sleeve of the jacket, the blood stain on the clothing, the owner of the clothing? I don't know which one it is, honestly. I'm gonna say the sleeve of the jacket or the blood stain. About the blood stain. Since Kaito was the victim, that has to be his blood. What other possibility is there?
I was wrong!
Oh. I thought we were gonna talk about the fact that he was fired at with a crossbow and they fired at each other, but whatever. The sleeve of the jacket.
That's it! Why was only the sleeve sticking out of the hydraulic press? If Kaito had been crushed by the press, the sleeve shouldn't have been empty. There should have been an arm inside the sleeve as well. So the fact that we found an empty sleeve should...
Shall I kill that logic?
Wow, Maki's refuting me. Never thought I'd see that.
You're dumber than I thought if I have to go out of my way to explain it to you. If you can't even see that, then be quiet. Otherwise, you're just annoying me.
Jesus, Maki, what's your problem?
The coat sleeve sticking out of the hydraulic press is rather telling. It couldn't have been anyone else but Kaito. If you can't see that, then you weren't looking hard enough.
I wasn't looking hard enough. What do you mean?
He always dressed himself in a rather odd manner. He never put his arms through his coat sleeves. So when the hydraulic press crushed him, all that stuck out was his coat sleeve. If you understand, then be quiet already. Otherwise, you're getting in the way.
Maki's claim appears to be solid, but I know that it's not. She's wrong. We can't conclude Kaito is dead.
He always dressed him.
Hold on, Maki. I just need to know my options.
So when the hydraulic press crushed him, all that stuck out was his coat sleeve.
But there's a problem with that.
Be quiet already. Otherwise, you're getting in the way.
There's blood where he was shot on the coat sleeve. So that means he was wearing it. The blood didn't come from nowhere. Maki's claim appears to be solid, but I know it's not. She's wrong. We can't even conclude Kaito's dead on that evidence.
He always dressed himself in a rather odd manner. He never put his arms through his coat sleeves.
I'll cut through your words! Yes, it's true. Kaito never put his arm through his sleeve. But that was just his right arm. He wore his left sleeve normally.
Oh, that's what we're... Okay, yeah. But if he died face down, that...
And the left sleeve was the one we found outside the press.
Okay.
Knowing how Kaito wore his coat, that's awfully strange, isn't it?
Then maybe neither of his arms were through the sleeves.
Huh?
It's a possibility. In the end, your reasoning is full of holes.
She's really going hard on this. Why did you skip? Oh, I have it on auto. No wonder. Shoot, I was like, it keeps skipping these lines of dialogue. I'm like, what is it doing? Why is it doing that? It's like, oops. Stop getting in my way. I have to defeat Kokichi. Maki, what is really going on? It seems you made up your mind that Kaito is definitely dead. But why would you do that?
It's like Maki said, though. Kaito's gotta be the victim. Because if Kokichi, the mastermind, was dead, the killing game would be over.
Yeah, that's true.
Monokuma, hurry up and bring Kokichi here. We already know who the victim is.
Huh? Already? You sure it's not too soon?
We need the suspect present, now that he's the subject of our discussion.
Gotcha. I guess I'll bring him out now. Hey, Mr. Suspect! That's your cue!
Wait, we're just allowed to call him, but you just said we couldn't. You just said no. Is that really Kokichi, or are they just gonna put the suspect in there and have like a voice modulator? So you can't tell who it is, but...
An exisal?
What? Why is an exisal here?
Haha, whoops, my bad. Seems like I gave you guys a scare, huh?
What is this?
Is that Kaito's voice?
Kaito?
There was a lot going on, so I just hid in an exisal and kind of dozed off. And that's why I'm so late. Anyway, what's going on, guys?
Hold on. Then the one that died wasn't Kaito.
Stupid! That was just a lie!
Whoa, he's really good at voice act. Oh no, I see what's going on here now.
You guys thought I died? I would never! No way!
Unless there actually is a voice modulator in there. I'm so confused.
Kokichi?
I'm gonna live till I die. I'm gonna laugh instead of cry.
What?
Wow, that's old. How old are you?
I thought as much. Your appearance right now is fit for a lowly asshole like you.
You're making me blush. You're getting so angry over me.
Is that really you, Kokichi?
That's right, Crackerjack.
Seriously, how old are you?
Then why are you hiding in there? Show yourself!
Oh, this is more for self-defense. Little Miss Cranky Pants would kill me if I showed myself. I understand how you guys must feel. You can't believe it because I'm like this, right? That's what I thought. In that case, I brought evidence.
Evidence?
Ta-da! The video camera.
The video camera.
It was in the warehouse, but I brought it to the hangar, just in case. Man, that was a smart move. Thanks to this, I filmed it so everyone could see it clearly. The moment the victim died.
What did you say?
Alrighty then. Let's watch this shocking moment.
I really don't want to.
Hey, Monokuma. Can you connect the video camera to the monitor?
Roger that!
Wow, he's fine. Monokuma grabbed the camera from the exisal, hooked it up to the courtroom's monitor, and played the tape for us. Oh.
Huh? Kaito?
This is terrible. Why would something like this?
I saw it through my fingers. The moment Kaito was crushed. I'm gonna...
By the way, I'd like to add that this footage has not been doctored in any way. This video camera only has the basic functions. Just the play, record, and pause buttons, so you can't edit after filming it.
Well, if it has a pause button, that means you could just stop filming, then start filming again.
And of course, I didn't upload it to a computer to edit it either. Right, Monokuma? Oh, you can talk. Your answer is necessary for a fair discussion.
I see. If it's necessary for a fair discussion, then I will answer. No trace of that footage was found on any of the computers inside the Academy.
See? If it wasn't connected to any computer, then editing the footage would be impossible. Which means this footage is 100% real.
Well, if we're all immune, doesn't that mean he can leave and edit it? Since we're all immune, he can just go outside. Although I guess you can't really go outside because people seem to faint.
If that's the case, then it would seem our suspicions can be lifted. The body we found inside the hangar, crushed in the hydraulic press, is definitely Kaito.
The murder video has been recorded in the monopad. View it from the truth bullet menu. Was that really him?
Poor Kaito. I can't believe he died such a horrible death. I can't believe he died with his guts and his brains splattered all over that machine.
You don't have to describe it, Himiko.
Stop it! Now I'm starting to not feel well.
That's probably because I used my magic to transfer all my barf over to you.
I know that's a joke, but the thought of it...
Why? Why was Kaito killed? Kokichi had no reason to kill Kaito. He had just told us all that he was the mastermind, that the killing game was over. So what would he gain by killing Kaito?
It looks like you finally believe that I'm the one in this exasol.
Yes. With that, we can definitively say that the culprit is... you.
Huh? Why?
You filmed the moment the victim died, which means you were present at the scene. As the person who filmed this footage, you're the only one who could be the culprit.
But if the culprit shot the video, why would they go out of their way to show it?
Oh man, you got me! Yeah, I'm the culprit.
What?
Jeez, I totally dug my own grave. Here's the truth. I decided to participate in this trial in an exasol after I killed Kaito. Of course, it was mostly to make the victim unknown, to jazz up this trial. I took that footage for proof so I could reveal it after you guys get the correct answer. But I totally spaced out. I wasn't supposed to show it right away.
So does that mean you admit to the crime?
Oh, man. I dug my own grave again? Well, I don't think you guys will believe any of the excuses I make now. So, I give up.
You're giving up? Does that mean it's been decided?
Is it okay that this trial was so short?
That's fine. We knew from the very start that Kokichi was the killer. But before we vote, I want to say something to Kokichi.
And that is?
You may be the mastermind, but I won't let you escape after you violated the rules. That would desecrate the killing game Junko Enoshima created, right? Your beloved Junko Enoshima.
Junko?
Whatever. It's voting time now. Let's go before Kokichi changes his...
No, hold on a second. This isn't right. The culprit comes in, confesses to the crime, and the trial ends. That's not how this goes. That doesn't sound like the kind of game Kokichi or Monokuma or Junko would play.
What if the mastermind got tired of it? The remnants of despair were like that.
No, if they were tired of it, they wouldn't have put all that effort into the video. There would have been no need for this class trial in the first place. Something's not right. We need to get a better feel for the situation. I think Kokichi has some sort of plan. He's trying to trap us.
Trap us? Are you saying Kokichi isn't the culprit? Then, are you suggesting one of us is the culprit?
Maybe? What?
If it's not Kokichi, then the culprit must be one of us.
One of us?
That's not possible!
Yes, it is. We've shown it time and time over again that it's possible. And I still don't know how you guys are so hell-bent on doubting Shuichi when he is constantly saving your lives.
No, I didn't say that. I was just saying it's dangerous to trust Kokichi.
Shuichi is so distrusting. But it's exactly like Shuichi said. I'm actually not the culprit.
He's really enjoying this. But I'm actually going to end the episode here. Thank you guys for watching. This trial is getting really interesting. You guys are right. I know I'm not really saying much, once again, because voice acting, but I'm really enjoying this trial so far. I really like the direction it's headed in. Well, the one thing I find weird about the Exosouls is I don't actually see any room where a person can be. Like, if you look at the model of the Exosoul, it doesn't even look like there's a full pod area on the back. I don't know, like, it doesn't look quite right, if I had to say. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, and if you want to become a member of the Dust Brigade, just click subscribe. See you on the next one. Riding out. Hopefully this video is going to come out okay.